My name is Ellen Tinneberg. I am an AVP of Underwriting Applications at Arch Insurance. I've been there since 2009. Arch Insurance is a commercial lines insurance writer, currently writing 8 lines of business with policy decisions in all 50 states. Last year, Arch as a whole wrote $2.9 billion, and we put $1.7 billion of that through policy decisions. We have a programs and alt markets division, which is a higher policy count, lower premium. And we have the larger accounts, which is smaller policy count, higher premiums. One recent solution we implemented was the forms tool. So by taking on the building of forms ourselves, we can get the forms out for new programs faster. And the underwriters always want them yesterday. So that really helped. And the fact that policy decisions can do agent-specific loss cost multipliers, we've been able to deviate rate tables and support program-specialized pricing. Workers' comp is a very important part of Arch's book of business. We write over $500 million a year in workers' comp alone. So we rely heavily on the regulatory team to keep the rates and forms current. We have policies that are over 900 forms and can contain over 3,000 locations. So we developed the location import worksheet. And what used to take an underwriting assistant 4 days to enter now takes under a minute, thus improving the workflow tremendously. Of course, now that UA is free to do a lot more work. Policy decisions base functionality contains an import-export process, but it's up to each client to implement what, if anything, of those 2 options they'd like to have. So we took it upon ourselves to build a location import for workers' comp alone. Because of the size of our accounts, rating tended to take a little longer than our users would like, and rating and issuance of the PDF documents also, which is known as the print preview. So we implemented this remote rating functionality, which was key in response time improvement. When you rate a quote, you have the option of sitting and waiting for it to finish, or you can send it off to remote. And then you get an email notification with the SAN number telling you that rating is done, and you can go back in and look at your rating worksheets. The second piece was when you do your print preview. And as I mentioned earlier, some of the PDFs can be 900 pages big. To have that go off and remote rate and create the PDF in the background was huge, because then that email notification includes the PDF as an attachment to the email, and they love that feature.